Armageddon Time. Going to, hey everybody, the movies. Dragon Movie Guy here. I'm going to the movies. Welcome to another episode of Before and After Going, where I tell you the three things I'm really looking forward to about a movie before I see it, and then I come back after the film, Armageddon Time. Whether I was right, whether I was wrong, or whether I should have been asking something else entirely. Three things I'm looking at today. Thing number one, is Armageddon Time more of a family drama or more political messaging movie? This film takes place in the early 80s, and if you watch the trailers, it takes place during the Reagan era, during a lot of cultural, political upheaval. I don't like politics at all. Even if I agree with it, I don't like politics. That's why I'm doing a movie review channel and not a political channel. But it'll be interesting to see whether or not Armageddon Time is more family drama or more political and everything that goes along with those. This is a coming-of-age drama with Banks Repeta as the central character in this drama. In the trailer, we see that his choice of friends gets him in trouble, and some of the political and family pressures that result. Thing number two is Anne Hathaway as a mom character and Anthony Hopkins as a grandfather character. I know the math makes sense.
Why, God, why?
But I'm just not used to seeing Anne Hathaway as a mom.
We had a deal. Let the others grow old.
We get so used to seeing Anne Hathaway in ingenue-type roles.
Why are you doing this to us?
Princess Diaries, Love and Other Drugs. I know it makes sense math, but it just doesn't seem right.
Why are you doing this to us?
It's really weird for me to see Anne Hathaway in this role, and I realize it's not all about me. It kind of is on my channel. Obviously, Anthony Hopkins is of grandfather age, but still, I'm not entirely used to seeing him in those roles, so it'll be interesting to see how he adjusts and how I adjust. Thing number three with Armageddon Time is Banks Repeta in the lead role. The only other thing I've seen with Banks Repeta is in a small role in The Black Phone. To be honest, I really don't remember seeing him in that movie, but I did really like that film. It'll be really interesting to see how he holds up under the stress and strain of being one of the lead characters in Armageddon Time. Let me know in the comments section whether or not you like these coming-of-age dramas and whether you'd like to see me cover more of them. So, this has been my before and after. It is now after Armageddon Time. This coming-of-age drama is actually surprisingly good, and it is actually better than I thought it would be. The second half of the film is a lot better than the first half, and it's a lot more dramatic as well. The first thing that I talked about, it's mostly family drama, but there is definitely a lot more politics woven in there than I thought there would be. And there's a lot more politics, but it's more about contextualizing the story. But it does have a purpose for being in there, and it's not just about trying to make a statement, contextualizing where this family is and what this family has been through and how tough a world it really is out there. So they're not really political, they're more historical. It is easier to swallow.
That's what she said.
And it pulls off the family drama pretty well. The second thing with this film is Anne Hathaway and Anthony Hopkins in their roles. Anne Hathaway as the mother character. I haven't seen her as a mom before, but she does a pretty darn good job. I still think of her as the Princess Diaries and Love and Other Drugs, the Jake Gyllenhaal movie about Viagra. I guess that enough time has passed to where she's playing mom roles, and she does a really good job, but it still just doesn't seem quite right. But I guess if she's okay playing a mom, I should be okay watching her play a mom, so Anthony Hopkins does a great job as the grandfather. I'm not used to seeing him in that role either, and it's not the first time this month that he'll be playing grandfather, but he does a really strong job in that role. Both of them actually do really good jobs in this film in relatively small roles given their stature. Most of this film really does lie on Banks Repeta, who is the number three thing. This film really does lie on his shoulders, the weight of its success or failure on his shoulders, and he does a pretty good job. I'm not going to say it's a great job, because that would be a little bit strong, I think. But he does an adequate job. He's surrounded by really great actors. Gyllenhaal as Johnny Davis does a pretty good job as his friend. His role is a really tough one because we don't get a whole lot of time with him or his family situation, but it is well done. We don't really see everything that he has to go through, but that's, I think, sort of the point. We only know how much each other goes through, and it is hard growing up regardless. So those are the three things that I was looking forward to in Armageddon Time. It is absolutely worth watching. I don't think it's necessary to spend the money to go to the theater to watch it, but overall it is a good coming-of-age drama that gets better as the film goes along. Anne Hathaway as the mom, surprisingly good, even though I don't know that I'm quite ready to see her in a mother role. She does a good job in the role nonetheless. So let me know down in the comments section, are you planning to go watch Armageddon Time in theaters? Also, if you've already seen Armageddon Time, what did you guys think of this film? Did you like that it was more family drama than political? So let me know in the comments section down below if you're planning to go watch Armageddon Time in theaters. And if you've already seen Armageddon Time, let me know what you thought of this flick. I've been Dragon Movie Guy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.